Welcome guys, looks like the market is turning bullish again. Been some crazy past couple of days, but yeah, today we're going to take a look at some AI DePin GPU projects. All the projects I'm going to mention can go way higher. These are only my estimates, and I just want to clarify this. Just because a project has a small market cap does not mean that the reward needs to be great. If you want me to take a look at your portfolio and copy my trades, join the VIP, link in description. More about this at the end of the video. Okay, let's start with Aether. Recently covered this in a video. I am very much a fan of their gaming solution. You will get cross-platform cloud gaming with ultra low latency, worldwide accessibility, real-time rendering, which is going to be huge moving forward. I really think there's a market for this. I like the tokenomics. Chart is looking immaculate, especially for a newly released project in a volatile narrative. I'll give this a 20x. Render, the giant of the list, also covered this numerous times. I think this will perform very well. I hold a big bag of Render myself. Full disclosure, I have Render at 10x. Octospace, great project. Been looking for an entry for this project for a while. Chart is looking very similar to Caspa. Actually has good services that are being used. They keep on improving their platform. Only downside that I can see is the poor exchange listings, but they will improve their listing situation with time. I'll give Octa a 50x. This is a bullish case. Keep in mind, it's been pumping a lot, but a 50x is doable for Octa. Next up, we got Akash. Good project, similar to Render. Actually more decentralized than Render, but decentralization doesn't necessarily mean that it's a better project. The reason for this is that if a team is really competent, you kind of want it to at least be somewhat centralized because they will be able to further develop project in the right direction. But I digress. Akash is a great project. However, I don't think this will surpass Render. I'll give this a 10x. DCI, decentralized cloud infrastructure, another one of those GPU non-docs team projects. A lot of red flags about this project in my opinion. I just want to show you guys this. If we take a look at Etherscan here, primarily with regards to their marketing wallet, I mean, they paid 60K for an MXC listing. Have we seen any big social media campaign that can justify their marketing wallet being drained? I'm only asking. I haven't done too much digging. Writing, or should I say generating generic text about the overall AI market and putting your PNG file on top of it doesn't exactly justify hundreds of thousands of dollars in marketing expenses. But like I said, I don't know too much about this project. I'll admit this. So I'm not trying to spread any FUD. I'm just raising some questions. However, these are the kind of projects that can do very well if the market switches back to the GPU hype, which I'm pretty sure will happen in the future. So we're going to give this a 20x. Next up, we got Node AI. Talked a little bit about this project. Working product. It's being mined. The team isn't doxed, but we have this picture right here. I would just assume that this is one of the team members, but they should definitely dox themselves. Would do greatly for investor confidence. However, in my watch list of the cryptos I pay attention to, this is one of the most volatile projects in my watch list, even more than my microcaps. You got to start wondering what's behind this volatility. And I noticed this with other GPU projects as well. Many are on this list, but this is one of those GPU projects that could absolutely fly, and it has proven that it's capable of that earlier. From today's market cap, I'll give this a 20x. Clor AI, a lot of similarities with Node AI. Good tech, good tokenomics, but missing the docs team. Bullish case for this. I'm going to give this a 20x. There are better risk to reward plays in my opinion, because we saw what can happen with these undoxed GPU projects, which we'll talk about after this one. But yeah, a 20x bullish case for Clor. OPSEC recently got hacked. Whether or not it was an internal hack, who knows? I think it was, honestly. This is not worth it at all, in my opinion. Dynex, good project, decent emission, taps into the quantum computing narrative. They have a docs team, so immediately stands out from all the other non-docs GPU projects. We'll probably cover this in a future video. Keep in mind that this project has done a lot of multipliers, but however, I think this can do a 50x. They have decent exchanges. Should have more given the fact that the project is closing in on 2 years though. But I honestly think that 20x probably isn't enough if this project takes off. I think this can do a 50x, to be honest. A bit of a bullish prediction, but I think the fact that this is doxed is going to do a lot for the project. Open GPU, no docs team, very small market cap. Been out for a couple of months. We should have seen a centralized exchange for this project by now, to be honest. If we can get that, then I would be more confident. Given the small market cap, I've seen people mine it. I've seen people use it. I'll give it a 20x, but be very careful with these ones. Next up, we got the monster Aite Tech, my most talked about altcoin by far. Now, the reason Aite Tech is on the list is of course related to their GPU marketplace. So as most of you know, after a governance vote, it was decided that Aite Tech was going to wait some time before releasing their GPU marketplace. My guess is that they will probably release it when the market turns bullish, which is obviously the best time to release something like this, maybe coupled with a tier 1 listing that is coming. So yeah, from this price, I think a 50x is possible for Aite Tech. Could probably do way more, but 50x is very doable. One of the better, if not the best, risk to reward play on this list without a doubt. By the way, follow my X. You will stay updated on all the important information about this project before my YouTube sees it. 0xgpu.ai. Don't think there's too many people still in this project, but I saw some comments about it, so I thought I would include it. Honestly, this is terrible. Stopped updating their website, their roadmap. Twitter is dead. I will get out while you still can. Not worth at all, even though the market cap is very, very low. NetTensor, there's so many of these non-docs GPU projects because honestly, they are not too hard to make. But the thing is, most of them will actually probably pump. But having said that, there's so many better risk to reward projects out there right now. Twitter is that docs are not being updated. Rarely a good sign. I'm going to put this at not worth. Desync already has a pretty high market cap. Some of the solutions for the project are very decent. I honestly think that if you're going for this high of a market cap, a better strategy would just be to pick something like Aether. Here you don't even have a docs team. It's not worth it. If it had a smaller market cap, then sure. But at this market cap, no, the risk to reward ratio is not good. Blender, now the project itself is really good. Great website, good marketing. However, a couple of really bearish things have been surging for this project. There was a video early June, which made me kind of suspicious about the whole thing. Apparently one of the devs made a video. Not gonna lie, looks like someone is being held hostage. I was intrigued about this project for a long time, but I think the community has somewhat lost at least a bit of confidence. They're pretty good at marketing though. Their website is super clean. Blender box might come someday, who knows when. But I'll give this a 20x. Should actually be very reachable for this project, but a couple of shady things that is holding me back from putting this project at a 50x. Definitely. IONET, good backers, built on Solana. That's really bullish. Institutions love Solana. They have a great team. I like the company in general. Very clear documentation. Like when you look at some of the other documentation and white papers on this list, you can tell it's really shady. But with this, it's very clean. The only thing that stops me from putting this closer to a 50x is that they already have tier 1 exchanges. So the potential gains in terms of multipliers aren't as many as with some of the other projects here. But I can sure as hell say that this project is a heck of a lot safer than many of the other projects here that I've also given a 20x. So this gets a 20x. In my VIP, we've already made a 30x, even when the entire market was red. And the group has only been live for 2 weeks. We've gotten some really good entries on good quality projects that will perform well. You can copy my trades, copy the other VIP member trades, get your portfolio reviewed by me, and be a part of a community that all have the same goal of not letting this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity go to waste. Only $35 as for now. Prices will increase soon. Hope to see you there. As always, take care and stay safe.